let's go. Right, well, would anyone like to start us off on where we were last Sunday? Not this Sunday, no, last Sunday.
I believe Gemini Jixin had just become evolved in a multi-level marketing scheme and is currently in the possession of 4 autobiographies written by,
The Lativar.
Also, we're in a cool domey marketplace looking for a kid.
Holy moly.
Not dodgy at all.
Anyone else?
Last time
on C&M.
I actually don't really remember what happened to my character. I know I spoke to little guys, but then I went... Because there were 3 routes, left, forward, and right. I know those guys went to the right, I went to the left.
Well...
I forgot what happened there.
This.
Nothing happened after that, that's where we cut off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool. My memory is serving me well then.
So, let's get back in. We jump straight back into... If you can all see the owlbear.
Oh, there's a marketplace now.
Hi, this is the marketplace. I forgot to put in doors.
Who doesn't need doors? We're in here forever now.
There's no escape. But
this is where the rest of the campaign takes place.
Literally. Let's just say this is a door.
You know how in Rocky Horror?
Pardon?
You know how in Rocky Horror? Do you know how in Rocky Horror?
No, but
No.
continue.
Sorry.
Anyway, they made a set and they forgot to leave it a door, so they just had how to crash through it at one point and then just kept that as the way in and out.
There we go. We'll say that a Goliath went through one of
That's
the walls. A Goliath went through one of the walls and it became a door.
Yeah.
That was the architect's fault, not mine.
Exactly. Who designed such a foolish marketplace? Not you, certainly.
Exactly my point.
Absolutely not.
We went Let's say I'm gonna get you some little guys out. Characters.
Little guys.
Little
guys. Right.
It was the little guys.
This one is Gem. Then we got Mr. Tea Time. Then we got Adriana. And then
Adriana.
What the fuck? We got Dreyan.
Please, Dreyan, where Dreyan?
So
Dreyan.
take that off right now. Where are you guys? Wait, I need hold on. I was just about to move you, Liv.
Well, I've got a hat on now, so
okay, well, fucking hell.
You can move me without the hat.
No, you can move her with the hat, just use the select tool.
Yeah, no, the hat takes up another 5 foot space.
There we go. Hang on, can I lock them 2 together?
I was seeing if you can. I haven't found a way.
Wait, let me see. Oh no, it just locks it to the thing. Okay, never mind. It can move it. Just remember to select all of it.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I think someone's hovering the hat, because when I try to select it, I only select the...
I'm trying to select both. Stop selecting.
Yeah, I think someone selected the hat and you can't select it.
Oh no, wait, it's locked. Hang on.
Not having some difficulties.
Oh?
Anyway, never mind. We'll leave the hat there.
Yeah, the hat's just there just as a reminder, just in case you get comfortable.
So you guys are about here. In this little thing. This thing, if I put some text on, you have the Jaded Traveler here.
Ooh.
This is Sir Lativar's abode in this little thing.
Can I actually type
Fantastic.
out the Jaded Traveller's name? I can't pass what you're saying. I'm sorry.
Pardon?
What's the Jaded Traveller's name?
Sir
you keep-
Lostivar.
You keep saying that. Please, can you type it out? Because I can't
Yeah,
figure out what
yeah.
you're saying. I'm sorry.
There we go.
Hey,
It's-
kitty,
it's
why
a-
are you crying?
It's a reference to
Hey.
the other campaign.
Ah,
So
that makes sense.
if people
Oh, carry on.
get-
Glad you're having fun.
Anyway, so you're at the Jaded Traveller right now. And then I think Bartek's going this way. So just put that there. So back in the market hall, same day, same time. It is still quite busy. Like quite a few people
Stop it,
around
silly.
you.
Sorry, I might be occasionally talking to my cats because they're being silly, so just ignore me if I'm randomly saying things.
Okay.
That's okay.
So you guys have just finished at this sort of MLM kind of thing.
Boy, have we.
Boy, have you.
Kathleen's just joined a marketing pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
I am 4 parallel universes ahead of you all.
Oh god. So what would you guys like to do now? There are quite a few stores. If you want to check out other stores, I will make you roll a d8 and get up the correct store.
What other stalls are there around us?
You can make a perception. I can't speak. You can make a perception check to see which one catches your eye the most.
I'll make a perception check. Let's see.
Whilst I do that, I'll grab a. I'll grab my dice because I got my scrapbooking stuff out. My dice are halfway across the fucking planet.
You have your priorities.
I know. I love my priorities. Oh fuck! I've just brought up the coding thing on my thing. Oh,
Lovely 7.
lovely.
Jen rolled a 7.
Okay. Let me do this then. So, with all these people and the stature of you, I'm going to say relatively, you can't really see a lot over these people. However,
Rude.
there is one that catches your eye. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yes.
5, 6, 7, 11, 12. It's a kind of purpley, like dark purple shimmer that's coming from a stand close to you. I'm just trying to move my dice so I can actually get to my mouse. It's like, where is it? Can you see my little thing?
Yeah.
Cool. It's coming from pretend this is purple.
Yes.
Almost coming back the way you came.
A strange purple market stall.
Yes.
Mr. Tea Time? Mr. Tea Time, I would quite like to go to that strange purple market stall for that and, do
Okay.
things.
Would you care to elaborate on what you mean by do things, or do I just have to hope that you're not about to drag us all into another pyramid scheme?
Tea Time. You don't need to hope a single thing. Just follow my lead. In the absence of Adriana, I think that I qualify as, the leader of this little procession.
I don't think you
This
do.
is where we're going.
I don't know if we agree with her. I don't know. Where
You
is
wish to
Adriana?
challenge my leadership?
Left me with you. Mr. Tea Time, okay. If you promise not to wander off, we'll go to your market stall.
We'll come back to this little debate of leadership later, but okay, as long as you're willing to come with me.
And off they trot.
Before
they trot.
Before you guys walk over there, can you roll a perception check to see where Adriana went?
Oh dear.
Yes. I've rolled an 18.
I rolled a
Okay.
12.
So, Tea Time, you're not very perceptive of this new person that you've met literally a day ago.
In my defense.
You're quite
Wait, Emma's
about
here.
it, but can't really
Hello.
Oh!
Emma!
I was we were just about to wander off and leave you.
Yeah, we was just about to walk off.
Sorry.
Just made a perception.
That's fine.
You're alright.
Oh wow, I think I just.
Well, we can still lose you in the crowd. You can just find another stall.
Well, I'm only here for like 10 minutes anyway, because I've not actually finished packing, believe it or not.
Oh dear.
Actually, no, I believe that.
It's
You
nearly
can make
done.
your excuses. Your excuses before you leave. There is one thing I need you to settle. See, Emma, whilst you're gone, you know, the party right now, it's just me and Mr. Tea Time. I need you to designate a leader.
Oh, well, Mr. Tea Time should be carrying you in the backpack.
What? Oh,
So in
Gemini
these, like,
Jackson is on the verge of a drop.
in these 10 minutes where you're outside of the Jaded Traveller, you see, Adriana, you see something catch your eye that is quite far off. Almost like a shimmer or something like that. And you unload Gemini from the backpack, give it to Tea Time, and start walking off.
Okay.
So,
I hate this
where you
arrangement.
were.
I can't see over his hat.
Where's everyone else?
So you guys, Harry's on holiday.
I meant in real life, and yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in my bedroom.
I'm in my bedroom also.
I'm in my room.
I'm in my room.
Vroom vroom.
I'm in my mum's bed out me car.
Aww.
Wait, can I show
Aw.
you something for a second?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I turn on my camera, will you see?
Yeah,
Do.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Enid!
Yeah. Enid Blyton.
What was it?
For the stream viewers, love you to death. We just fangirling
Blyton.
over Enid Blyton over here.
Sorry.
That's fine.
That was a good tangent.
It was very good.
That was a good and helpful tangent. That's where Adriana's gone. She's just seen Fantasy Enid Blyton.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I've gone. I've gone off chasing the famous five.
Miss Enid Blyton over there.
Enid Blyton exists in real life in the Curse of the Muses.
But it's
Yeah. There is just an elderly woman that you know as Enid with her
Canon.
5 children.
Adriana has gone off to visit her good friend Enid Blyton and left me. Left me all alone.
Yes, she has.
If I weren't so blindingly loyal, I would take this as a slight.
Oh god. So.
Oh dear.
Why'd you blindingly loyal then?
You better be.
Okay, so coming off of that, gone to go see Enid. You guys going off to this spectacularly purple building. Thank you, Bartek.
We do.
Purple. Bartek.
So you come up to the front of this stall and you can see nothing inside of it. It is draped over the entrance. Like a cloth is draped over the entrance so you can't see inside. You will have to like physically go in to see what's in there.
Mr. Tea Time, this is on you. I'm stuck in this backpack. It smells in here. I hate it. It's disgusting and sweaty.
Well, unfortunately,
No.
for us, Adriana passed it to me, and I think we value her as a friend, and I don't want to lose you, and then her to return, and she'd be like, "Oh, where's my friend Jem?" And I have to say, "I'm so sorry, Adriana, my friend, my dear friend. Jem left me." So unfortunately for both of us, this is the situation. Mr. Tea Time's kind of visibly struggling. He's not a strong character. His strength is 5 with a -3
Oh my god.
modifier. He's struggling.
Oh shit.
Not to mention, Gemini keeps picking up small objects that she sees as she passes just to make herself weigh a little bit more.
Just for like context as well. This is Gemini with 4 big ass autobiography books. And where's Criminal? Hang on.
You're doing criminal. Where's your horse gone?
Where did your horse go?
My horse? Oh,
Yeah.
Prisoner is probably still trotting along behind us.
Okay.
Prisoner, yes.
So.
Nay! Prisoner is still here.
Okay, cool. So.
Is the tea time? Advance, please.
And he goes into the tent.
Immediately when you go in, the room is dark. It is like almost like you can't see into it except for the constellations that are on the ceiling. And they're all like twinkling and sparkling in their own different manners. And they are the only source of light in this room. They shine directly into like the center bit where you see a tall looking elven figure with this white long hair. She's in purple robes. And she sat there reading a book at the table. Can I help
Wow.
you?
She seems like just Adriana's type. If only she was here.
Oh no.
Let's not roofie her.
Roofie her? Wait,
Yeah,
no,
let's
this
not
is
do
a
that.
throwback. Oh, for goodness sake, I didn't roofie anyone.
You magically roofied someone.
Slightly magically rooted him.
I didn't know that.
They were already taken in by Adriana's wilds anyway. I just sped up the process.
True.
If anything,
We
it's
needed
my fault.
information.
I did. They would understand.
First, roofing second. Anyway.
I would literally do anything for information. Who is this person, Molly?
You don't know this person.
I ask this person their name politely because I don't know them and they seem cool.
She kind of looks around for a moment to study where that voice is coming from. I'm sorry, dear, looking at Mr. Tea Time. Do you have a friend in there?
A friend? No.
Yeah, this is our friend Gemini, and he just shows Gemini.
In the backpack.
Don't ask, please.
I'm scowling.
Charming.
Yes.
What are you here for?
So me and my servant here, who carries me on his back because I insist upon it, just passing through this little square.
Oh god.
We were just passing through and we couldn't help but notice your extremely mysterious setup. What are you doing here?
I am asking myself the same question. I don't come to this side of the continent very often.
This side of the continent?
Oh, I'm sure you saw it on your way here. You don't look like you're from Seren.
Nope.
I'm from the Novaria region across the waters.
Oh, I'm from across the waters too. Good to meet you. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Hi,
I've never resented being from across the waters more.
She like sits up from her table and goes to like handshake. Well,
Mr. Tea Time, bend down so I can hand.
He does this. He does the Gemini
Oh,
this.
God. It's like, welcome to the Rainy Star.
Thank you.
This is a stall that mainly deals in the various oddities and fascinations found in the Novaria region.
Ah, fantastic. I see. And may you show us some of your finest wares? What are you most proud of?
Ooh. Who's watching a video?
I don't think it's coming from mine.
Not for me.
I'm just
Emma.
Just gonna turn someone
I don't think she can hear us.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I was just like, holy moly.
It's okay.
Where's
It
that
was
Valley Galaxy
important.
coming
No, it
from?
wasn't.
So
I'll use this moment to take my leave if no one needs me.
I mean, no, we can pick up with you next session.
Yeah.
Cool.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Well,
Enjoy your little side quest. I'll be off chasing my Enid Blyton.
Thank you.
Bye.
Doodles!
Yeah.
Damn, I'm gonna have to write in Enid the Blighton now.
Sorry.
good friend Edith Blyton.
Good challenge. So, as she's up already, this woman like moves through different chests and barrels that are in, taking her time thinking about what is it she's gonna show. When finally she picks up this violin-looking instrument, brings it over to you. One of our
Mr. Tea Time,
Can
you play the violin?
You kind of did us a moment. I have once. I don't play anymore, really.
Oh. Well.
Sounds sad. Why do you not play anymore? This is
Yeah.
clearly an item of arcane significance. I need someone around who can play the violin.
The circumstances changed. It's a lovely instrument though. I can appreciate craftsmanship where I see it.
It is quite lovely.
As can I.
And even better, and she twists one of the what are they called?
Knobs.
Knobs at the top. And this violin suddenly splits in half. It flips down into a bow, and one of the strings that was on the violin turns into the bowstring.
What about the other ones?
Oh my god.
Madame.
Wow, thank you.
I can appreciate good craftsmanship when I see it.
It's one of the finest technologies we're working on in the Novaria region. Something this small little continent could never understand.
That's very, very understandable. Honestly, I've been here only a few days and it's a dismal place. Absolutely dismal. Choice of headgear in this continent, disgusting.
Please disregard my small friend. That was an irrelevant tangent.
I will say it is pretty dismal here. I miss my home with all its elegancies and relishes.
May we ask, if you hate it here so much, why not leave?
I'm here on business, darling. You see, we come here to not only source some of the ingredients for amazing products, but we like to give a little bit to Seren even though we want no part in anything that's going on here. So they send us here more as like peace treaty, pleasantry kind of things.
I see. You're a slave.
I wouldn't call it a slave, more a diplomat.
Same thing.
Diplomat who?
Either or.
Exactly.
Potato, potato.
Just between us as the Nevaria region and the rest of the Adelan continent. Yes. I can speak.
You do
This
very well.
sounds like international relations sort of bullshit.
I believe.
Do you know anything about the protection of very famous sort of royal people that came through this town? Not, yesterday perhaps. They had a lot of horses, a bit like this one.
Oh, that's definitely an Athean horse. No, we tend to stay out of worldly business because us as Novaria, we are just a different level.
You just built different.
It's built
We
different.
think on a higher plane. We are beings of higher power.
Whoa.
This is very, very quickly devolving into potentially quite concerning attitudes, I'm not going to say that out loud.
Okay. So, I have a few more wares here if you're interested in anything.
You don't happen to have any spell books or staffs, do you? I happen to be a mage of much renown myself.
I do have an assortment of books. Quite a few spell books as well. All of the books here are going for about 50 gold pieces per book.
Rob her, or him. They, them.
Understandable. I see. What sort of spell books? General spells? More specialized?
Depends what you are looking for, and it depends.
I'll tell you what. What's the heaviest one you have?
She's gonna try and sell those autobiographies for them.
I have.
Yeah. Don't you put words in my head.
A voice from the heavens comes up.
Gotta learn message first.
Okay, I'm just gonna quickly roll these. Okay, she picks up like a flimsy kind of paperback little book, and you can see on the title it says 101 Mockeries.
Queries.
And she's like, oh, this is probably not what you're looking for if it's the heaviest that you seek. How about...
Gemini Jixin is instantly smitten with this tiny little volume of book.
You see that this woman just like kind of tosses it behind her. It's like, don't be needing that. I have a couple of spell scrolls. Nothing too heavy though. It's just all more like Limiter's collection of books.
Miss, ma'am, lady, my beloved, you, foreigner.
Please, just call
The first book. First one. Astaria, the first book you produced. It was glorious. What was it? The mice.
Well, that was just...
Never have I ever felt such a connection with a book before in my life. These past few days I've just been in such a mocking mood,
Well, that book is 101 Mockeries, but it only really works if you know how to mock people.
Well, I think you're looking at the right person. How much?
It is a limited edition copy of book. I'm going to say 50 gold pieces.
50 gold pieces. Well. Okay, now, don't start frothing at the mouth too early or anything, but I may have something even better. You see, we both came to this continent, travellers, wanderers, reluctantly, from afar, for many different I'm sure. But I can tell that you and me are a kindred spirit, and just down the hall there lies another kindred spirit. His name is Salatavir. I call him Charles. What a guy. I was just down at his stall. We had a riveting conversation. the likes of which you simply do not find on this continent. And he is a traveller like us, Mom. He has word of wisdom, life experiences, so much to offer. I have read his book, and I think that you should too. It costs. No, I don't want to tell you how much it costs. Like, it would just embarrass you. But I am willing to trade a priceless copy of the fabulous and unique tales of Sir Latavir the Explorer for this book.
Make
Are you interested?
no.
Go on.
Unfortunately, she kind
Nah.
of sighs and she goes, I've met Sir Lativar a few times whilst I've been here. He comes around the store very often to try and get me to let him into the Navaria region. And then
I see.
she looks up at you and she is not looking pleased at all. There's a reason why he's barred from our borders.
Whoa.
A tough customer. And what if I throw this ugly hat into the mix?
Absolutely not, says a voice very, very loudly from Mr. Time.
Oi, flip back around. I'm not finished talking.
I'm sorry, but if you cannot buy any of our prestigious items, then I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
And could I charm person?
No.
Gemini,
you can try.
Gemini. We can't afford this. We have already ended one person, and that was just the landlord of the Weathered Spoon. Do we? And we asked you this honestly, and but deep into yourself, do we want to end the person with, for example, let me just say, the violin that turns into a crossbow? And that was only what she was willing to show us. Do we want to end this person by charming her?
Your
Gemini looks deep into
friend has a point.
Deep into. She doesn't do it, but she does. She looks deep. She looks very deep. She takes a second. And she decides, Molly, perception to see if there are perhaps any flames in the general area.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Rolled a 17.
Flames in here, no. Everything seems to be of an arcane kind of focus, where like the stars and the darkness all seems to be coming from magic. You can't really see anything outside of it.
And do I notice anything else?
You notice that she has a few like chests and trunks behind her. The one that she's opened with the violin bow also has a little like glass looking like box in it.
I see. And do I notice anything about her?
She is not here to play.
Okay, I see. Very perceptive. Mr. Tea Time, I think we might have to kill this person.
Absolutely not. Thank you, Mom. Thank you for showing us the things. Beautiful violin. I think we'll be leaving now. Sorry we can't buy your wares. Please don't kill us.
No.
Wait, no! I Jixin is against saints.
Dears, please just come back if you have money. I don't need to do this whole bartering thing.
Of course we will. Gemini, I respect your wishes, but this time I'm team leader. Like Adriana said, we are out of here.
I will not forget. I will not forgive. I have never been slighted in such a way, Mr. Tea Time. You let me down right now.
I need to buy her a pacifier.
Off.
Okay. As you guys are arguing and walking out, Dreyan, what are you doing?
I believe I was going this way because of something to do with the armory.
Okay.
I can't really recall what the conversation we had with the two little what were they again?
Tieflings.
Yeah, the two tieflings. They said something about something, and then I went off this way. So I'm kind of just walking through the like between the stands. Can I do a perception check to see what's around me?
Yep.
Cool. I roll a 21.
Ooh. So you see a lot of
Ooh.
things, like people, stalls. It's quite busy still. There's been like no change in the kind of bustle and hustle and bustle of this place. You do catch that one of these stalls is very well, like, there's a lot of plants around it. A lot of plants. Other than that,
Okay.
it's probably a bit too full of people to see anything else unless you walk further down.
Okay, so I just keep walking down. I'm assuming this is a planty store.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, planty store.
Ooh.
I'd say a bit closer now to the planty store.
Okay.
Can I see a bit more now?
Not really. However, inside the planty store, you see. One second. You see almost like the shimmer of wings just peeking out.
Wings.
Wings.
Okay, well I step a bit closer and look a bit further.
Looking in, you
Can I
see
see any more?
see two fairies. So one is a male with like light brown hair. He's just kind of hunched over a tall table, and the other one is a little bit shorter female, long hair, about like just down to her ass, and it's black and it's got silver little like shimmers in that you can't tell whether it's magic or whether it's like actual glitter in her hair, and she's working on something at the table whilst the other one looks on, kind of bored.
Okay. I say hello, lovely fairies, I suppose.
both
Um,
of them turn to look at you, see how big you are, and just go, oh, Jesus.
I give him a lovely warm smile and say, "Oh, it's okay. Get that all the time. Many plants around here, huh?"
The like the guy kind of like nods at you, and the little girl is going, "Oh, you've got big teeth."
You got big wings. Sorry, you got long hair.
Oh, I've been growing it for years. And she starts playing with it a little bit.
Cool. So what you guys selling?
Well, if you can't tell already, we come from the Fey realm, so we're selling different flowers that you can find both in your world and in ours, but they're a bit more expensive.
The Faerun, huh? See, that's a place I've yet to wander to. I've wandered many of the regions of this plane, but the Fey realm is one I yet have to embark on a journey
The
to.
the guy fairy kind of like is still leaning on the table a little bit, even though he's like jumped back and he's just gone back into his slouchy position, going, "It's all right. This world is a little bit more interesting right now, though."
Oh, what makes you say that?
And he goes to open his mouth again, and the girl goes, "Shh, shh, shh, shh."
No, you can tell me. I don't buy it.
Giggling to each other.
Oh, I get
You don't know yet.
it's a very ominous feeling I get now. Um, Wait, give me a little second. Let me have a look through my notes. I kind of squint at them, and then I say, "Where are my notes? 1 second." No way, I think I lost all my notes.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, I haven't. Yeah, okay, so I asked them, do you guys know anything about a prophecy?
They both kind of look at each other and just go, well, you know, yeah, we do.
Yeah, because you give the vibe. See, I shouldn't know it myself, but through strange circumstances, I did happen to hear about some people talking about some gods from under the planks.
Oh, I bet it was that Clementine again. Gosh, she's always so mouthy. I get she has to be the council leader's interpreter, but she shouldn't be going around spilling secrets like that.
I mean, I already know about it, so it's not really a secret. Do you mind filling me in more a little bit?
I cannot. I mean, we don't really speak of prophecies unless they come true. If they come true, then that's on us, and we can't deal with that. No. We just let the trees do the talking. It's fine. It's fine.
Hippies, honestly.
Whilst you're here, do any of our wares, do they take your interest?
Or where's do they have money
So you can see
besides plants?
the front of it was like kind of our plants that are quite like abnormally large. And then as you go in, you see normal kind of flowers, chrysanthemums, lilies, roses. It smells lovely in here. Towards the back, you see a little plant pot that is kind of shiny, so it like sticks out to you. And this flower is blooming like a tiny little bit, but it's not fully open, you can tell. But it's glowing. And then in the back corner that you can see, there is like a wall of flowers that you've never seen before. And they're all glowing different colours. Some of them are shifting. It's all very, very weird.
Well, the flowers at the back must be the ones from the Faerun. Huh. I say to the whoever is closer to me.
The guy's just like kind of standing there, and he like flits over and he's like, yeah, cultivated them ourselves back at home.
What about that one that's glowing in the little shiny pot?
Oh, this is from your realm.
Really?
The guy goes,
I've not seen a flower like this before.
Found it in the forest, you know. They do pretty well. Found out that you can change them up if you use them the right way. You can use them as spell components. Really, really scary, but kind of cool.
I think I'll take that one then. How much is it?
Right. Let me check.
I heard that you beings don't usually deal with material currencies.
Well, we would, but we need to keep our store running. So in this case, the bioluby flowers are 3 silver pieces each.
Wait, so how many do they have?
They have like there's one out definitely.
Mm-hmm.
You can't see any others right now.
Okay, well, I'll just take one then.
Okay. And she kind of like grasps the pot with both hands, lifts it up to you.
And like between two like claws, I like have the 3 silver pieces in little like a cylinder, and I just hand them over to her.
As like this exchange is going, Flora keeps looking at you, going, have you been to the armory yet? You look like an armory guy.
It's actually where I'm headed. Can you point me in the right direction?
Oh yeah, if you just keep going into that corner, there is the armory, and then the brother just starts like laughing, and he's like, "Shut up! It's nothing." Yeah, the armory's in the corner. Just keep walking up. You'll see it.
Okay, well, it was really lovely seeing you guys. Hopefully, we'll bump into each other again.
Hopefully, it was nice talking to you and learning that you're not as scary as you look.
Oh,
Ladies,
yeah,
smile.
yeah, any of my family would be very different than that. But yeah, we'll be seeing you around. Bye bye.
Oh, just before you leave,
Mm-hmm.
if you see Munch, can you tell him that I say hi?
Munch.
Yeah.
Can I do a history check? What's Munch?
You can. I'll also need to do a history check on the flyer I gave you.
I roll an 8 on my history check. It was a natural 3.
Oh. It swims around in your head, but it's not coming to you right now.
Okay, and was it the girl that says that? She says hi.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's your name?
Oh, my name's Flora, and this is my brother Hardy. We run Floral and Hardy's, and then like points up to the sign.
Laurel and Hardy?
Yeah.
And then I like open my mouth and gasp. That's why it's called Floras and Hardies.
Yeah.
Wow, would not have guessed that. Well, thanks very much, guys. Be seeing you around. Bye bye.
Bye bye now.
Cool,
They both
Flora
just
and Hardies.
make their way back into the stall.
Cool. I can't bloody spell. Cool. Nothing. Right. What should I call the flower in my inventory? Suspicious flower.
Call it. So Flora did call it a biolumi.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Biolumi.
A biolumi flower.
Bing bong. I think you should call it oblivious, because that's what you are. Ha!
I probably am.
Wait, why? Sorry. Anyway.
You didn't get the joke.
I didn't. Never mind. Oh no, wait, now I do. On this episode of The DM is Stupid. Anyway.
No!
No, you're not
The
stupid.
DM is very clever.
I'm willing to break character to make sure that God isn't insulting themselves.
No, God,
Jayon will
crying in the corner.
purposefully suffer 3 points of necrotic damage if you don't take that back.
It's like,
How do you comfort God?
His entire world,
Google.
all of his plant species, all of his characters, but I can't get jokes made by people that are controlling my people.
No, it was a bad joke anyway.
I still don't get the joke, Molly, so you're fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Anyway, back to the story.
Okay. So I carry on walking that way.
Carry on walking.
And what did she say it can be used as a thingy, as a spell?
It can be used as a spell component, but you don't know for what spell. She didn't go into that.
I see. Cool. Right, so I just carry on walking forward.
Okie dokie.
Any other interesting stores as I pass?
There's a couple that That's probably.
Oh, I should have asked her what spell it was.
Oh.
Oh, if I come past them again, I'll ask them. But anyway, Karen.
There's a couple that you could go to. There is. Yeah.
Nothing interesting, huh?
There's. No, because I need to kind of split up the stalls I have into the different sides. So you've got two. If I just label this one, this is. And then this is. So you've been to these three. So the three that are named you've been to. Why can't I see my typing?
I can't see it either.
Oh man.
I saw the raining stars. Oh, there it is.
And I can't type. There we go. No, I really can't. Oh my god. Okay, so you've been to these three. There is probably. How many do I have? Oh, I've got quite a few. So there's this one here that seems to be quite interesting, that you don't know, you know, looks a bit interesting, but probably doesn't look that interesting to your character. And then
It's very colourful, so I like it.
Very, very colourful. However, it does seem to have a sign on it that just says back in 15.
You're out for lunch.
Yeah.
Well, can I look if I can see anything inside there that might be interesting? Perception check.
Yeah. Go Ed.
I get 21 again.
21. You see.
I can see through walls.
There's a window. You can. So what you can see is that there is like a central desk, and it's almost as if they're trying to make it as dark as possible in there, but it's not really working because you can see in, and you can just see all.
And because I have dark vision 60 feet.
Yeah. So you can see just all of like the backstory. Just not special. It looks
Okay,
like
cool.
it was trying to be special, but it's not.
Okay.
Whoever's
I
running
carry
the
on.
store,
Hey,
bless
that's
his
just
heart.
how it is.
That is just how it is. As you're walking up, moving back to you guys, make your way out, and you see this kind of grey skin, white hair tiefling storming up to the stall. He takes 2 looks at you and goes like, ugh, and then walks through, and you can hear shouting straight away.
This seems like a very good distraction for Gemini to execute her plan.
Oh,
Whilst
fuck.
Mr. Tea Time is hopefully distracted,
I don't know.
she would like to try and free herself.
Make a perception. Right, Kathy, make a stealth check. Liv, make a perception check.
Yes, boss.
Whoever's highest wins.
13.
Okay, so you got to beat a 13.
Oh.
So you see Gemini starting to struggle and like trying to undo the clasp that she can't really reach.
Gemini, can we help you?
Time. This is fine. Surely you realize this. I'm a grown adult.
Okay, but once again, our mutual friend Adriana did this.
We have a mutual friend, yes, but, and I'd like you to just consider this, Mr. Tea Time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a grown woman. I know I'm 1.5 feet tall, but it's time, not just stretch my legs briefly.
Yeah. Her body, her choice.
Exactly. Mr. Tea Time. I'm offering a truce.
Are you about to run back in there and turn someone really small into identical copies whilst they're having an argument?
Absolutely not, Mr. Tea Time. You think I'm that stupid? I'm much more intelligent about my nothing. I'm much smarter than that. I would not. I will not. Mr. Tea Time. Don't you trust me?
I try to see the best in everyone I meet.
Mr. Tea Time.
In there a bit.
He's really struggling with this one.
Yeah, that's the unsaid part.
Gemini's determined she's gonna keep going. Mr. Tea Time, please. For the sake of friendship, she takes like little hand. She tries to like put it over the opposite shoulder because that's all she could do to like for a handshake, but she can't really get it very far. So it's like just on his shoulder. Truce.
Bruce, but I'm coming with you.
Okay, but put me down.
And he does. He puts her down.
Oh my god.
Big
Thank
mistake.
you.
So are you
Okay.
going back into the rainy stars?
That sounds potentially dangerous. I think we ought to do some snooping, Mr. Tea Time.
Yes. I'm a road. I snoop.
Well, turns out you can be useful.
Can Mr. T-Turn try and sneak close and overhear what they're saying?
Hell yeah, make a stealth check.
Oh, Chad. Where is my stealth button? Respectable.
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 Let me finish eating this cookie and then I'll get to you.
Wait, no, not respectable. Disgusting. Ew, that's what I meant.
Hey. Don't pretend to be pleased for me.
Gemini does the slowest, most sarcastic clap you can possibly imagine.
So, you're walking closer up to this, like back almost to the entrance, but you're gonna go round to the like little corner that the entrance makes and sit in there. From what you can hear,
We do that.
You can hear Astaria talking in a normal voice. I don't understand why you're so angry, Antonio.
Antonio.
Antonio, Dios mío.
No!
He comes back and is like, the one thing I don't understand is why you're here. Why do you have to be here out of everything? This is my domain. You are stealing my customers. I have no time for this, you know. I just need to sell my wares. I was like, and Antonio responds in, I also need to sell my wares, and you're stealing them from me. Whatever fancy stuff that you're selling at ridiculous prices, you need to just stop, and you need to leave, and you need to go back to Nevaria region where no one knows who you are, no one knows what's in there, or what Nevaria does to get these almighty weapons, and fuck off out of here. And he storms out.
Oh.
Wow. Sounds like she's been reading that book of mockery that she has. That was cold.
You hear Astaria in the back just sigh.
Alright.
Gemini, I think that actually you might have in fact, made a smart business decision by not buying anything from here.
Yeah. You may be correct. That said, Gemini Dixon's eyes sort of light up. She's seen an opportunity. Would like to cast fog cloud.
Fog cloud?
In the tent.
Why are you casting fog cloud?
She wants to steal the mockery book.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. Fuck's sake, right. So
Surely you saw this coming.
I didn't expect you to play fog cloud. So you conjure this little cloud between your hands, send it under, and you can feel it because your magic's in it. You can feel it growing bigger and bigger and bigger until it's just covering like the surface level, kind of. It's like a meter high, and it's covering the bottom of this storm. You can see, 1 second. You can see Astaria kind of go, huh? And like looking around her as if like she doesn't know what's going on, and like start to call like off the concentration that's making the room so dark and try to dispel your magic.
Ooh. So, wait, does that mean the room's getting lighter?
The room is getting lighter, but your fog is covering basically all of you.
Alright. Gemini Jixin would like to make a stealth check to steal the book from the floor.
Make a stealth check for me then. With advantage, because you've got the cover of the fog and the lightning of the room.
How much advantage?
Just 2 rolls, so take your highest out of 2 rolls.
Roll 1. 9. Roll 2. Oh shit. Oh, okay. 10.
So, the thing with fog is that not only does it kind of like blind who you're trying to disguise yourself from, it also makes it incredibly hard to see for you. So
Only I can see this!
You realise you release this fog cloud. go into it and just go, oh shit. And you are like scurrying through trying to find this. Meanwhile, Astaria's at the front dispelling it, trying to find where it's coming from. And it takes a minute. But you finally find it.
Yes. I pick it up and pop it in my backpack.
As you put it in your backpack, scurry out, you feel the last bit of the fog cloud disappear just as like the fabric of the stall comes down behind you.
Yes. Gemini Jixin gives themselves a little high five. Fucking did it, baby.
After this, you hear,
Every time. That's why I'm the best.
you hear Astaria going, how strange. Wait, where's that book? And starts rummaging.
Gemini Jixin would like to, well, she'd like to go immediately. She's done this before. She knows, how to rob someone. Those prizes there. She's just gonna linger around long enough to just check that Mr. Tea Time has made it out too.
Mr. Tea Time is also going. He is, as much as we mock him, he knows not to stick around. Hopefully he's going in the same direction as Gemini, but I don't know if he can see her.
Okay. Well, let's start. Gem, which way are you going?
Gem would like to go. Which direction is there the most people?
Probably around the entrance around here. So it's like this bit is probably the busiest.
Yes.
So like back where you came almost.
See the teeny little X I just drew? There.
So I'd like you to make a perception check to see whether you can see that.
$19.
19 clears it. You are able to follow Gem pretty easily.
Woohoo!
And then big green hat coming through. As you get back to the entrance, kind of in shock, kind of laughing a little bit at how that managed to just happen. You see Iffy kind of stand up from the store going, you guys okay?
Oh, well, absolutely marvellous. Thank you. But thank you for lasting. Gemini, do you want to get back in the thing? You've stretched your legs enough?
Oh, you know what, Mr. Tea Time? Yeah, I think I really would like to get back in that sweaty backpack and stick on your back for another, what was it? Maybe a couple of hours. Maybe a bit longer than that, really. Her book open, by the way. She's reading as she talks.
Okay. So,
yeah, that seems like a great idea. I'd love to, Mr. Time. The Book of Mockery remains open.
Oh god.
Gemini, he's speaking like a stage whisper. Should we save the reading until we get back to our lodgings?
You know what, Mr. Tea Time? No, I don't think we should, Mr. Tea Time. I think I put into a lot of effort to get this book.
Iffy,
Yes?
you haven't seen sorry, what's Strand's species again?
Lion.
Big cat.
Lion. Leonin, that's the word, thank you. You haven't seen a Leonin around? Lion, big, hard to miss.
Yes, he was very big. And then Jiffy pops up from behind the desk. We saw him go that way and like points to her right, your left.
Thank you. That's our friend. Gemini, are we going to find our friend?
You're friends with the lion? And then Iffy again. Yeah, he's very lovely, isn't he? Very lovely indeed.
Oh, absolutely. Great die. Gemini. Move.
Give obviously wrong answers. No, he's not a lovely person.
back in the backpack.
Alright, I've got like I should tell you what I've got a WikiHow article on how to poke fun at people open right now.
God.
That's the contents of the book.
Okay.
Note 1, be sarcastic. Nah, I don't think we should actually. Which is slang for yes, Mr. Tea Time, let's go find my substitute best friend.
Okay, well, thank you, Iffy Jiffy. Thank you for your help. Gemini, if you don't move with me, then I'll just tell Adriana that you left us and you hate us all. Thank you. And he just kind of heads off in the direction of. What you noticed when he said that is that it didn't quite sound like Mr. Tea Time's normal voice. Just in a like, you know how he talks to himself a lot. He doesn't put on a voice, but it doesn't always sound the same, you know. And it didn't quite sound like it was him being that impulsive and just abandoning Gemini behind to go and find Jan.
Gemini Jixin almost knows and immediately forgets and goes back to her book, but follows anyway.
Still reading and walking.
Spouting
Bumping
out
into
I
season.
remember you doing that in primary school anyway. Okay. You get to this point, you notice the big flower shop with the big overgrown plants outside of it.
Ooh. Doesn't this look good? Hey, Gem, look. Flowers.
Let's see. Say the opposite of what you mean. Disgusting. I hate flowers, Mr. Tea Time. But we should go and check anyway.
I don't want to say, well, you can go fuck yourself, because that's not what Mr. Tea Time would say at all, but, like, I'm fighting the urge to. Sorry, Gemini.
Exaggerate your response. Okay. Oh, wow. What a gorgeous building. I wonder if our dear friend Dreyan the cat is in there.
As you exaggerate this and make this very, very loud, Dreyan, you managed to hear Gemini over the noise of the crowd that is in this place.
Oh dear.
That's valid.
My instant need to protect this world from Gem. I instantly hurry towards the noise, make sure that she's not getting herself into trouble.
Yeah, heading back towards the flower shop, you see Tea Time looking a little bit worse for wear, and Gem nose in this book, flicking through the pages.
Oh, it's you two. I thought we were meant to meet at the pub. Well, no matter. What are you reading there, Gem?
Dreyan, my substitute best friend. Her eyes sort of light up a wee bit. You can tell she's a little bit happy to see. Have you been getting my mind messages? I've been sending you bits of wisdom to make sure you didn't. I wasn't there.
Sure. I say, assuming that she's just a bit crazy. Well,
You've been getting them? I say bing bong every time.
I just go along with it. Yeah, for sure.
It's at this point, Dreyan, that you realise that if she has been trying to send you messages, it's not been working because she's missing a very important component for that spell.
Don't tell her. She'll have a tantrum if she finds out.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah, we're by this stop. Sorry, by this shop again. So I quickly just ask him, hey, Flora and Hardy, just a quick question, guys.
Hello, Big Lynn.
I remember you guys told me that the flower is a component for a spell. I don't suppose you know which spell it is, do you?
Oh yeah, well the bioluminescent flowers that you find in the forest. Let me check. I think she opens up a herbarium and is looking through all the different pages in it. And then you can see, as she's looking and you're scanning the book as well, you can see that there's a big picture where it says Part 2, Mortal Flowers. And then gets to the page and she goes, here it is. Which I didn't find it in time. The bioluminescent flower is a flower that only shines in dark places or at night, hence why the bulb is it's still bulb right now. See, we wouldn't sell flowers to you like that. We'd sell them fully flowered so then they die quicker. It can be used as a stationary point of light and it grants 10 feet per flower. That's cool, isn't it? I know. Well,
Wow, that's
so
so exciting! It's so magical!
It can also be used to replace components for spells that grant light.
Gemini's eyes are shining. I have a spell that grants light.
It's also, if you consume it, it grants dark vision for a little bit. Only like a little bit though.
Oh,
It's
fuck
like
yeah!
5 minutes. Oh, and then like Flora like clocks Gemini in the backpack and goes, "Oh, you're small. You're small like us."
Yes, I'm too.
And it's like, as she's like saying this fairy is not small at all. She's like normal kind of like human height. She's like 5 foot-ish. I was like, and then
I understand you. We're the same. We're small.
Hardy,
You and me. Gem is completely delusional about
Hardy
this.
comes behind me and just goes, "We're in our big forms flow. Can't speak." I was like, "Oh," and then like you see a kind of like puff, and she's flying up to you in her tiny form.
Gemini holds up her little hand for a little handshake.
This is
A regular handshake for you guys.
One hand that feels really big to you, and like firm grasp, and is like.
Gemini Jixon legitimately starts crying.
Flora also starts crying.
And solidarity! Finally! It's been so long!
Oh my god, can you imagine? It's been so hard keeping this big form whilst we've been in this world. It's almost like they never see fairies.
I know, right? I mean, one would think that the world would be created equal for people of small stature such as ourselves,
like,
but
we can't use our wings in the big form because they can't support our weight, because how can butterfly wings really support the weight of massive humans? I don't know. But like in the little
exactly.
form, we're fine.
I feel you, and every time I go into a public bathroom I can't wash my hands because I can't reach the sink.
And she starts like crying even more. She's like, "It's so sad."
It's so sad.
And Hardy's kind of looking over this going, "Oh god." Anyway. Just let them two cry a little bit. How can I? Anything else that you guys?
Let her get this out of her system. It's been a long time coming, okay?
It's been a long time coming. Yeah.
Mr. Dukan gets it. He understands.
Yeah. So.
These two fairies, have we interrogated them about the child?
I don't know if you have.
Rayan, have you asked them about the alcoholic child we're looking for?
No, I assumed you guys would have already found him by now, because I wasn't there with you guys on the search. Are you guys still looking for that child?
Gemini completely forgot that that's what she was supposed to be doing.
Well, you can go ahead and ask if you want.
You two haven't happened to see a child about high, carrying patches. We're looking out for her. We're somewhat worried about her.
And Hardy kind of looks at you and goes, "Does she have like these kind of goggles that she puts on top of her head and has like quite bushy hair? Like she doesn't have a shower a lot."
Just like me, yes.
Oh, that's Melia. You'll see her around, I think. It like checks kind of a watch or a clock on the wall and goes, "Yeah, it's around this time that she's probably eating, so, she'll be around somewhere."
Do you perhaps have any more specific than somewhere?
Well, the food court's in the centre, and then, this is, like, we usually hang out with her on her lunches, so we are quite late right now. But what she usually does is, like, go into the lunch hall, regardless, because the lady can hire a child all she wants. However, Tywin has said that she has to have set lunch breaks. So she goes in at exactly this time. She gets her food regardless of what state she's in and whatever she's bringing, and she will have some food, and then she will go back to the lady. So you'll probably find her there.
Okay, that sounds good. I guess where there's the food hall then.
Yes, that sounds good. Drayan, before we go, did you acquire one of those luminous flowers that these people were selling?
Yeah, you want it?
Would you just can I just see it for a second?
I hand it over.
I I cast the mitosis spell on the flower.
Oh god. So as you cast it and it works pretty well. However, as you do this, you also notice that like the light that it's not really emanating because it's too bright for it, but it's still kind of glowing. It gets a little bit dimmer.
Gemini stares at the flower with a slightly resigned look for just a second, but then her smile returns and she hands one of the flowers back to Drayan, but keeps the other one for herself.
Okay.
Travel size.
This is a perfectly fair arrangement in her eyes.
Works for me.
You know, sometimes I remember that I planned this before everything was set in stone for characters, and I did not factor in anything that would happen if, like, any repercussions for this mitosis spell.
Yeah, we have to put some sort of limit factor for it.
To be fair, it's not been
The limit
out,
factor
so...
is very, very clearly stated. It cannot duplicate the properties of anything. It can only half them.
Okay.
Make two of them.
Okay, well, anyway, back to the story. Sorry. Getting distracted.
Okay. Sorry, my fault.
It's fine. So, Hardy kind of like looks up and is like, he's like grabbed the sign from the side and is like, if you guys are going to the food court, we will come with you.
Oh,
Of course.
good company. Friends. Gemini is okay with these people. That's
And then, like, you see Flora is still in her tiny form, just, like, not licking, like, wiping her tears off her face, going, yeah, we need to go meet me, Leo.
Gemini is okay with this.
Okay. And, like, Hardy's, like, checking up on her, going, you calm down now? Like, yeah. Okay, let's go. And then herds you all outside, closes the door, and puts this, like, back in 15 sign on the shop.
Okay then.
On to the food talk. On to the food talk we go.
To the food court for lunch. What will Gemini acquire this time?
So, are you going? What, you're gonna have to go like around, I think, to get there. So it takes you a little bit of a while to get there through all the people. But as you come through to this part, you see, through to this part, you see that it's relatively empty. It's not really. It's like lunch for some people, but there is not really a lot going on right now. And as you walk through, you see there is not any sign of the little girl you encountered.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Hardy tends to look at everyone and goes, well, I guess we missed her, but hey-ho, let's get some food.
Gemini can be distracted with food very easily.
So,
If we've missed her, do we not want to go and find her? Sorry, it's not that I don't appreciate your company. We do, but we think this girl, not in danger, not for sure, but she does help us in our yes, she does help us. So somewhat concerned that we've not been able to find her.
I feel like this goes against your namesake, Mr. Tea Time. It's honestly.
Oh shit, I can't argue that one.
fell into that one, Liv.
Oh.
Have we considered that my name perhaps does not literally mean the time of the tea?
What does it mean then? Is there some deeper meaning?
It's blinked a few times. Says, well, have we considered it?
Has Mr. Team Time considered it?
Not until now.
Where is that name from anyway?
Would you like to know?
So, are you eating or are you? What are your thoughts right now? Tell me what you think.
I'm still
Gemini
full from
would
the grub
compromise.
in the pub.
She'd compromise with food to go.
Food to go. So there's quite a few different food stalls here. Please take. What are you in the mood for?
So I was meaning to ask this a while ago. My current hit points are 13 out of 20 because I got hit at some point.
Yeah.
Is there a way to replenish P with food?
Short rest.
Yeah. Let me check. This is where you have the clock next to you, and then you can just look it up. I will say. I will say that there is not in food. However, on one of these little side things, there is a potion stand. So if you want to buy a potion of lesser healing, then you can.
I will buy a potion of lesser healing.
Okie dokie.
Mr. Tea Time, I know what I want for lunch.
Yes?
I would like a potion of lesser healing. Take me to the potion stand.
As you see this quite long tarp over it with quite a few potion bottles all kind of haphazardly stacked on different shelves. And he goes, "Careful, careful! Don't step on the tarp, please. It will bring the whole thing down."
Oh, Mr. Tea Time. Mr. Tea Time. She gives you a
Yes?
little nudge. I'd like you to step forward.
No, I won't. Don't worry, I won't stand on your thing.
Okay. What can I do you for?
Could we have...
Very good, sir. So, I happen to be a librarian. I have many fine books available for trade. You may be interested in a copy of The Fabulous and Unique Tales of Sir Latavia. He's a great man, a great adventurer. It's honestly, I'm not going to tell you the price. It would just embarrass you. But I am willing to trade for a teeny potion of lesser healing. Just a small little one.
Oh, you have Sir Lativar's book?
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, I've been wanting to read it for ages. Yeah, and she walks really gingerly down the side of her stall, and she's like, "Here is a potion. I will take a book from you."
Oh, wonderful choice of excellent eye. Gemini hands over one of her copies of The Fabulous and Unique Tales of Sir Latavia in exchange for the potion.
Well, it's pretty good, to be fair. That book probably costs more than that potion, so.
You're pissed.
And then she walks, again, walking quite gingerly next to the stall, and then sits down and starts reading.
Nice. Fantastic. Gemini is completely satisfied with this transaction and immediately downs the potion in one gulp.
Before you start drinking the potion, I just say, "Oh, I was just going to see if that was going to work." And then I can actually cast Cure Wounds, because I can actually heal your hit points. So I'm just going to cast level 1 Cure Wounds before she drinks that potion.
Okay.
And I roll 9, yeah, so you restore 9 points.
Well, you've only need 7, so you're back to full, Kathy.
The way I do this is I get my little, position my other hand facing towards Gemini, that I hit, towards her, but then the hammer stops right in front of her, and then like you can see like this sort of light emanating in a circle around her, like
Oh,
like I contacted my hammer with her aura, and it bounces off it as if and it sounds like this ethereal metal got clanked,
slay.
and then you feel all your energy rejuvenate back into your being.
Gemini, who has just experienced an act of God and literally never felt better in her life, looks at you with abject disgust, the potion centimeters away from her lips. You have just undone her hard work. She's pissed at you, but she puts the potion away for later. Gives you a begrudging nod as her substitute best friend.
Oh, I'm smiling with my eyes closed.
So, just been healed. What do you guys want to do now? I know we're a bit pressed for time now. So, what would you guys like to do? Hang around here or?
I feel like...
It's nearly time for us to go eat.
Sorry, you go ahead.
Sorry,
If
what
we-
did you say?
No, nothing. It's fine.
If we're about to end, I mean, I'd quite like to pursue the child next.
Okay.
Onto the child.
Onto the child!
So, heading back to Flora and Hardy, where Flora is still. Oh, why has this just gone really big? No. My thing is moving on its own. Okay, stop it. Anyway, Flora and Hardy are sat like on a bench. Flora is back to being like her big self now. And,
Devastating.
they're both kind of eating, and it's almost like you guys go to like just say that you're off again when you hear a little bit of commotion.
Interesting.
This place is a very big place. A lot of people come here as a tourist or as a genuine shopper, it doesn't matter. Right.
Who just asked?
Or as a duck, as it seems.
Yeah, there are a few ducks flitting about, you know. You can't control what comes in here. In this food area, there is a few different groups of people here, although it's a lot quieter and busier than the market stalls, as you've seen. As you are standing there talking to Flora and Hardy, you can see that at the same potion shop that you were just at, there are a few halflings looking at the tall potions, and they're asking, like, opinions. However, instead of it just they're all, like, looking up at it because they're too small to get to it, there is 3 halflings stacked on top of each other, so the top one can have a closer look and, like, see all of the potions. There's a
Mr. Tea Time, is that what you look like under the coat?
I was thinking the same thing.
There are 2 others just like around, kind of like, oh, let me stack you up, I want to have a turn. The second one is quite concerned about this, and it's like, this table is kind of wobbling, so she's grabbing different potion bottles before they can fall off. However, as she's doing this and is distracted by putting these potions away, she fails to notice this like large dragonborn entering into this area, walking past these halflings, and not seeing them at all, stumbles over them.
Oh no.
Oh no.
He knocks over step 3. So the two that were on the ground are like fighting with this guy, and they're all just kind of squabbling, but you can see the kind of abject terror that's on the potion maker's face, because these potions are not meant to be mixed together, and as they're seeping through the cracks in the ground and hitting the book, the Sir Lativar autobiography, and a few of the bits that have fallen off. You see that these pink kind of sparkles seem to emanate from the books now. And
Oh, this is hilarious.
And then it kind of raises into the air on its own, opens up to like the middle kind of page, and then shuts itself again, slamming itself shut and starting to bash people around.
Oh my god.
The liquid seeps further, and you can see that there's some kind of old things in this next stall here, and it starts making them animate and starts thrashing them. You can see a knife is starting to slash and move through the air.
What the hell?
I would like to add that Gemini is observing this with absolute glee.
Mr. Tea Time is
Never.
Pit stared.
As you
I've never seen someone so excited.
These 3 or 4 things come to life. They see you all watching, maybe walking a little bit closer than you should be to see what is actually happening. And they turn on you.
Oh my goodness. Are we gonna have to fight?
It's the monster book from Harry Potter.
That's where we're going to end tonight.
No! Just when it was getting to the good bit.
What can I say?
We're about to fight lots of tiny knives.
Oh, that's gonna be so good.
So that is
all right.
where we're going to leave it.
Molly, I congratulate you on how good your NPCs are.
Oh god, really?
They are, they're genuinely so good. They all have little quirks and they're so interesting.
I like them.
I feel like I put on like the same voice for all of them.
You don't have to, it doesn't even
The
matter.
voice acting's irrelevant. They all have different personalities.
I try my best. You know what? I do try my best.
Yeah, Liv has the same voice for both Mr. Tea Times, so it's fine.
Yeah, Mr. Tea Time, there's one guy.
Gemini literally just sounds like me.
Supposedly.
So.
Oh my god. But yeah, that is the end. Round of applause for everybody.